There's a lot of you guys who are going into uni and asking for advice. I'm actually planning a very exciting trip. How do you maintain your health and positivity? How is your life after graduation? Are you gonna do YouTube full time? I just wanted to tell you guys my thoughts and how I was feeling at the moment. Hello beautiful people! I'm actually about to make some dinner. I think I'm just gonna make some ramen because I'm pretty hungry, and I also wanted to film a little Q&A while I am eating with you guys. So grab a little snack or something to eat and let's get on it. So I asked you guys a couple of days ago on my Instagram for some questions for a Q&A that I'm going to be doing in my vlog, and you guys sent in so many questions. I don't think I can answer all of them, but I'm going to try my best to answer as much as I can. I'm back in my room because my dad was actually already making ramen for himself, so I asked him to make me one as well. In the meanwhile, I brought some snacks that I just got from this like low-key wholesale market I found in Irvine. Got a couple of snacks that I've never seen before. I think they're from like international locations. So this one is a Lay's Spring Limited Edition. It's the Wellington steak flavor, which is quite interesting. I've never seen a flavor like this before. This guava mint chocolate Oreo looking thing. It looks like Oreo thins to me. I don't know if I'm wrong. And then I also got this little drink. It's a white peach drink, and I love anything peach flavored, so I'm so excited to try it. I'm gonna save this for when I have my ramen, but I wanted to taste test the chips. I'm gonna answer some questions while I am eating those as well. Ooh, it smells so good, guys. Let's give it a taste test. Oh, this is the cutest little size. Wait. Okay, the flavor is really accurate. It literally tastes like beef Wellington. It's definitely like a umami flavor more than like a sweet potato chip, which is what I'm used to. But it's pretty good. Now we're gonna get on with the questions. So grab your snack and let's get ready for this Q&A. I think I'm gonna start off with some general questions. Okay, number 1. When's your birthday? My birthday was actually July 6th, just turned 22 years old. Do you like traveling? I love traveling. If you guys don't know, I do a lot of travel content on my channel as well. And I'm actually planning a very exciting trip that is still pending, so I won't tell you guys yet, but I may be going somewhere in the fall that I'm super excited about. Which city do you live in? I live in Orange County of California, but I pretty much view LA as my home as well because I grew up there and I go there all the time. So if you guys want more LA or Orange County content, let me know and I'll do more of those for you guys. Do you miss your roommates from uni? I literally miss them so much. We all grew so close together, so I always miss them, but we always try to find intentional hangout dates that we can all make. I'm hoping that we can all reunite very soon. I also have a whole series on my channel called Uni Diaries, where I basically just vlog my entire uni life, so if you guys are interested, make sure to check it out. There's a lot of you guys who are going into uni and asking for advice, and I think there's so much that goes into a transitionary period like that. I would say some of my tips are, number 1, try your best in academics, but don't do it to the point where you sacrifice your social life. Freshman year is when I made the most memories, meeting my college roommates, joining clubs and all of that. So I really recommend that you take a step outside of your comfort zone and really try to meet different types of people. I feel like university is one of those places where you can find the most diverse communities and also surround yourself with different types of people, and it is literally a priceless experience if you use it the right ways. Obviously, don't overwhelm yourself, but just try to put yourself out there. Do the things that you wouldn't do in freshman year, because every year it gets harder academically. And also another tip I would say is, if you don't know what you want to do, it's completely fine. There are so many people who go into university not knowing what they want to do or change their major. I think another question was what I studied in uni. I actually came into university as a psychology student, but changed into marketing in my sophomore year during COVID. It was a lot easier for me because I went to a private school. I went to Pepperdine University, if you guys don't know. But I really recommend just exploring and not committing yourself if you don't have to, because a lot of times we realize that what we thought we wanted isn't actually what we want to study or pursue. And even if you are further along into college and you realize that's not what you want, I definitely recommend really thinking seriously about switching, because you don't want to be stuck in a subject that you don't don't enjoy at all for the rest of your life. So yeah, I was a marketing communications major and I really enjoyed my classes and all of the things that I learned. I really hope you guys get that experience too. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is periwinkle, close to like lilac or light purple. I actually just got a Sani Angel that is my favorite color. Someone said, how's your day, Annie? I love when you guys call me Annie. I think it's so cute. I hope I am able to be like a big sister to you guys. That's what Annie means, by the way, in Korean. But my day is actually going really well. Obviously, not all my days are like this, which I'll talk about a little bit more in like a couple minutes. Today, I actually spent some time with my sister and I also spent some time with Bella. I also got some editing done and checked out this really cool cafe in Irvine. I just love exploring cities around my area and I've been loving to catch up with people as much as I can. And now I'm talking to you guys, so today is a very good day. A lot of you guys also asked for any skincare tips or makeup routine, which I probably will do in another video. I got so distracted answering the questions I forgot to try the snacks, but I'm gonna try this Oreo one now, which I'm super curious about. They come in these two cute little packages. I'm gonna save this one for my sister. They literally look like Oreo Thins to me. Oh my gosh. That's so good. A couple more before my ramen arrives. Is Korean your first language? I'm pretty sure it is my first language because my parents and my grandma didn't know how to speak English when they first came here. So as a kid, I probably did speak Korean first. But now I'm bilingual in Korean and American. Oh my god. I'm bilingual in Korean and English. I feel like English is definitely my first language if I had to choose because I actually thought about this and I think what's most accurate is what language you think in. I'm pretty sure my thoughts are in English, if that makes sense. Being at home, I'm really happy that I get to speak more Korean and hopefully it won't get any worse. Okay, my dad is calling, so I'm gonna go bring the food real quick. So excited! Here is dinner. My dad just made me the carbonara product and he also put a little fried egg on it. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. And then here are some side dishes, bell peppers and some kimchi. And then of course I brought my favorite little cup and then we're gonna try this as well.
Oh my goodness gracious!
You guys, I failed. This looks so good, y'all. I'm gonna take a bite really quick first and then we'll start the rest of the questions. Bite with the egg. I've been trying to go on a little health kick recently. Hasn't really been working well, as you guys can see, but I haven't really been eating ramen at all. So this is like literally so good right now. Balance. There's like little pieces of white peach in here too. Okay, we're gonna get into a little bit of the deeper questions now. Some of you guys asked me about my relationship with eating and food and if I've ever gone through an eating disorder. I know a lot of my channel is focused on eating and that's why a lot of you guys are probably following me because of that or are curious about that. I am very lucky to never have actually experienced an eating disorder. To be completely honest, when I first started making food content on YouTube, I never really understood what a relationship with food meant. And I feel like that's because growing up, I've always loved food and I've never really had a problem with eating or having a negative view on eating. So I think when I started uploading food content and seeing a lot of comments saying that I have a really healthy relationship with food and that my videos helped people with eating disorders, that really made me rethink what it means to have a healthy relationship with food. I'm very grateful that I'm able to support you guys who are going through that whole process and journey. I wanted my channel to be a place of safety and just a place that we can spread positive energy, and so I really hope that that's continuing to happen in my channel and through my videos. Next, how do you maintain your health and positivity? Another one of you guys asked me how you don't gain weight. I don't know if there is actually a human being who doesn't gain weight, but for me, I do personally gain weight. Quite recently, I have been thinking about it a little bit more just because, of course, I want to have a healthy body, and I realized that my physical state actually determines a lot of my mental health as well. When I'm feeling down or if I'm feeling a little bit bloated, I try to be active in some way, doing a morning workout or taking taking a walk, or even just like punching the air in place. I do this thing where I basically just stand in place and try to digest if I'm feeling super bloated. But it's really the little things. I try to drink more water, which I really need to get better at. But yeah, in terms of health, I think I just try to always make sure that I'm feeling my best, and if I'm not, try to do something about it. Also, I know I'm eating ramen right now, which doesn't seem the healthiest, but I hope you guys know that what I eat on my channel is not what I eat on a daily basis. I make sure to eat my veggies and my fruits and everything else that I need so that it will balance out. But yeah, that's kind of how I maintain my health. I feel like a lot of people view me as a very positive and bright person, and I also think that I am. I'm generally very happy, but obviously I am a human. I'm not always happy all the time, and I actually got a lot of questions about how I handle pressure and stress, how is my mental health doing, how am I actually doing, etc. I really appreciate that you guys asked me that, because this is meant to be a more honest Q&A, and I don't want to sugarcoat things. I don't want to act like I'm all perfect, because I'm not. This past week has been kind of rough mentally. I've just been crying a lot more, which is fine. Of course, you should be in tune with your emotions and feel out your emotions. I think that is the number one thing that helps me to cope with my emotions, just feeling the emotion, because a lot of times I feel like we try to suppress our emotions or pretend like it's not there, but it will definitely not help you in the long run. I actually struggled a lot with feeling like my emotions weren't valid. I think only my closest friends know this, but a lot of the time when I'm feeling sad or upset, I'll underplay my emotions by saying that other people have it worse, or I shouldn't be feeling this emotion, or I should be grateful for the things that I have, so why am I upset? They definitely make you feel like your emotions aren't valid, which they obviously really are. Everyone is going through something different, and you should never feel like you're not allowed to feel an emotion. So yeah, I have been expressing my emotions more recently, and I think that ties in with a lot of other things. A lot of you guys also asked me, is post-grad depression real? How is your life after graduation? Are you gonna do YouTube full-time? And these questions have been flooding my mind constantly every single day after I graduated. If you guys don't know, it's been a couple of months since I graduated, and I feel so much chaos in my head. I swear I can't multitask because I stopped eating again. This is hard, guys. I'm gonna take a bite before I answer this very complicated question. First of all, post-grad depression, I believe, is actually a thing. It has been hitting me when I am bored or just staying at home, but obviously I am currently doing full-time YouTube, always vlogging and editing, so I am pretty busy right now, which I feel like that's why it hasn't hit me as hard. But I believe it is a thing, because college and school in general is so much of your life, literally your entire life, and all of a sudden you're just expected to be an adult and be all mature and responsible and figure out your entire life, which is pretty overwhelming for a lot of people. So I would say it's a thing, but obviously you should take measures to not make that happen. What am I doing now? Am I doing YouTube full time? So technically, yes, I am, which I really enjoy. However, it is different in the sense where now that it is a full-time thing, I am feeling a lot more of the pressures and the mental health struggles that are coming with YouTube being a full-time job. Before I started doing YouTube and this even became a possibility, my goal was always to get a job right away after graduating. But after doing YouTube, I realized that I really don't want to go into the corporate world right away. All of the alumni and people that I've been talking to have been saying to take a gap year. At the current moment, I love doing YouTube. I love just spending time with family and being at home and doing what I love. But realistically, there's always that doubt inside my head that says that I won't make it or it's not stable enough. So I've honestly had thoughts about quitting YouTube, or maybe only doing it for a very short term after graduating. And right now, I think I'm just in that limbo period where I really don't know what I want to do. The people who know me know that I am literally the person who organizes everything. I just put pressure on myself to do well and always excel in everything that I do and always have a plan. But obviously right now that's not where I'm at, and I think that has gotten to me a lot. A lot of self-doubt, a lot of comparison on social media, a lot of uncertainty about my future, future. But as of now, I'm doing what I love. I'm just really happy that you guys still enjoy my content and that you continue to support me because it really means the world. Honestly, I don't really even have a conclusion for this question. I just wanted to tell you guys my thoughts and how I was feeling at the moment. And who knows how many more years I'll be doing YouTube, but yeah, as of now, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna try my best to keep making quality content for you guys as long as it brings me joy and it brings you guys joy, so we shall see. I'm gonna eat another Oreo while I answer the last question. A couple of you guys asked about my faith, if I'm Christian, where my walk in faith is right now, and also how I allow my faith to influence my content creation. I think that's a great question, so thank you guys for asking. As for my faith, I am Christian. I've talked about it in my vlogs a couple of times, but I do go out to church, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but I put Bible verses at the end of all of my vlogs, basically since the beginning of my journey in YouTube. I try to talk about my faith in subtle ways, but obviously I know that not everyone on here is Christian. I am not going to judge anyone for their religion, but that is personally my religion and my faith. I think in terms of my journey in faith and my relationship with Christ right now, recently I think I have been struggling in my faith a little bit more. However, I am trying to really build my community at church and trying to serve more. I think when I am struggling though, what helps me the most is to talk to others in the faith and also to talk to God. For me, that's a way of finding peace and finding stability in a world that's so unstable, and it's always something that I come back to. Okay guys, my camera is running out of battery, but I really hope you guys enjoyed that really long Q&A. I hope you guys felt encouraged or felt like you learned a little bit about me so that we can get closer as a beautiful fam community. But yes, I will finish my meal and I will see you guys most likely tomorrow. Bye! I did have a handful of questions about me and Patrick and our relationship. Patrick is actually coming over tomorrow, so I think we're gonna answer those questions together, so stay tuned. I'll see you guys tomorrow.